Hello, good day everyone, and welcome to this week's Make It Snappy session. You are here with Yashin from Modern OneSolve, and the tool I will be showing you how to use today is the simple Inventor sketching tool, which is a line, or at least how to draw a line. So before we actually draw a line, we need to have an active sketch. And once we've activated a sketch, we'll be taken to a drawing plane. So this then activates the sketch ribbon for us, and you'll notice that all the sketching tools, all these wonderful tools are now active. And I can head over to my ribbon and start the line command. Just a tip, if you want to find the shortcut key, you can hover your cursor over the icon and you will have the keyboard function that will activate the tool, which is L on your keyboard. So you can alternatively come to the ribbon, start the line command, or hit L on your keyboard. Now what it's going to ask me to do is define a starting position. Always good practice is to use your origin point as a reference, and as I head over to that origin point, my cursor snaps into this position, and then I can define my line. So you'll notice there is a heads up display, okay, indicating the estimated length of the line as well as the angle. So what you'll notice is as I head over to my x-axis, my line is going to snap to that axis, and essentially what's happening over here is Inventor is inferring a constraint or a horizontal constraint. And what that means is that line that I've drawn at the bottom is now constrained to the x-axis. It will never deviate from that horizontal position. And once I've done or placed my first segment, I can continue placing additional lines. Simply using my tracking on my screen gives me an indication of where my line is seated, and as I head over to a complete vertical position, it infers a 90-degree constraint. Essentially what this means is the vertical line will always be perpendicular to the horizontal line at the bottom. And I can simply continue this process drawing out lines until I have an estimated shape. And you'll notice that tracking option is quite nice. It gives us the correct heights or very similar heights of our object. And in terms of closing this down, I can head over to my start position and either snap to the end point, and you'll see a little green note appear, or alternatively I can right click and choose close, and that will automatically close my shape. Of course, this is just simply drawing a couple lines. You'll notice that our geometry isn't constrained, but we can simply fix that by adding some dimensions and specifying the size to get this completely fixed. So another thing you can do with lines is, of course, start the command and snap to different portions to add additional segments or shapes depending on what component you're creating. So for example, if I head over to this horizontal midline and I hover my cursor over it, as soon as I get to the midpoint, Inventor will pick up that is the precise middle position of that line, and I can continue drawing. Once I've completed my line, I can simply right click, confirm the function, or hit enter on my keyboard. Once I've stopped the line command, I see people tend to come over to the ribbon, start the line command again. An easy way to restart the function is simply by hitting space on your keyboard, and that will activate the line function once more, which will allow you to continue drawing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that session, just a quick overview of the line command with some additional tips and tricks. Please stay tuned to our YouTube channel for more content as we go through some of the additional sketching options.